Zombie Dogs is a member of the Hair of the Dogcast network. For access to episodes of this show every other week instead of once a month, check out patreon.com/Hair of the Dogcast. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Zombie Dogs.
Hey everyone and welcome to Zombie Dogs, your favorite podcast about Resident Evil and the baffling thing that is writing constant notes, strange keys, strange cranks.
Strange coins, large coins. Would you call them coins?
Sometimes.
Medallions.
Medallions,
yeah, that's right.
And books for everything but reading. That's where you hide stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I am, of course, Brad.
I am Stoy.
And Tyler is grabbing a beer.
Good for him.
I just realized I just finished redoing this basement not long ago, and I had an opportunity to have weird keys or metals or cranks, and I didn't. And I'm going to forever regret this.
You fucked up.
I feel like there should be a crank mechanism for your stairs.
Or at least a pressure shotgun holder that I lift it up and it goes down, but it doesn't do anything. But everyone's like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, like I don't know. It just keeps doing that all the time.
I'm not going to tell you. I put it back.
Yeah.
Don't go through the door.
No, that's why you got to hide your magnum behind a tiger statue, and it needs a blue jewel and a red jewel.
Duh.
Yeah.
Tyler, who are you?
I'm Tyler. That's me. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm a known quantity. I need that. Yes, please.
Tyler's a known quantity around here. Use the Mjolnir bottle opener for that Corona.
My name's Tyler. I like story-driven games, and I don't read well.
I need the story being told to me.
I played The Last of Us Season 2 4 times.
I love it.
He always died.
Keep trying.
Every time I play it, I always think the ending's going to be different.
And at the end of the last episode, we had just gotten the unicorn medal into the fountain, got the spade key, taking us into the West Wing.
Which, past the Star's office, you use the spade key one last time. You enter a small little reception room with a bunch of zombies in it. If you're Leon. If you're Claire, the room is empty, and you find Leon here with no zombies. Lucky for Claire. You can access a small drawer with handgun parts here if you're Leon, and you pick up a small key. The poor bastard needs small keys, because apparently Leon can't just, open drawers. So.
I do love the Chris Redfield elbow drop that we discussed last episode.
Yeah, that would be so effective.
It would be.
Fuck your key.
Yeah.
He climbs up on top of a shelf and jumps off.
Yeah, really.
So cool.
And I think we talked, he needed an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent too. It was like,
it didn't even hurt. I have two elbows.
Stop whining.
The other one is not sore.
I just keep picturing that fucking wrestling kid. Have you ever watched that kid that jumps on painful shit? He stands on a little stool. He's like,
"Oh, this was for the juggalos."
Yeah, you know what
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, shit. And he jumps on a microwave.
And he's like,
he gets hurt every time.
I feel bad for him because I'm like, I think he's really hurt this time.
You're not Chris Redfield, dude.
No, he's definitely not. Let me tell you that one.
That kid, poor guy.
Yeah. Chris Redfield is not a juggalo. After you get out of this little waiting room, you go to the library, and you experience, at least I experienced my first jump scare at the time, running on that upper level, and all of a sudden you're running along, you're just and all of a sudden, bam, big loud noise, you drop through the floor, you have to go change your pants afterwards, and this is where you find the Bishop plug.
I got to admit.
What is this for?
I love going to, whenever I'm in a new city, I always stop by the police station and use their library.
Yeah.
I love books, and they definitely, police stations, they need to have 2 stories worth of books and movable shelves.
Really do.
Well, they have the Encyclopedia of Planting Evidence, volumes 1 A through Z.
How to Shoot Good and How to Shoot Gooder, Part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2. Yeah. Cocaine. Book 3.
Even if this was an art museum, it is no longer an art museum. Make it the evidence room.
Move the books.
Do something.
Yeah, do something else with it.
Unless these are all really learned cops. Think about it. Honestly, the zombies wipe them out really quick. So maybe they're not the most tactical group of cops ever, and they let the city go down. Then even during all this was going crazy, they still wanted to throw a party 3 days early for their new recruit.
They were so excited.
Maybe they are intellectuals.
Yeah,
They
so
were just,
excited.
they'd open the freezer and just look at the ice cream cake and just, 3 days.
Oh man, can't wait to dive into you, man. So after getting the bishop plug, you exit through the second floor doors, and you basically go back into the large atrium, the large entryway, and you're on the second level. Drop the red ladder down because you're going to need that later.
I like that. I like this little shortcut thing. It definitely reminded me of like Bloodborne or something.
Yeah, where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like you just like you get further in the level, and it's like, here, I'm going to drop this ladder here or something like that.
It opened up possibilities.
Yep.
Plus another quick save down below, which is nice.
Yes, for sure. Especially because if you're playing this on antiquated hardware, you have to manually save.
Because I
Doesn't
actually
save for you.
I beat this game with 0 saves.
Oh, I bet you did.
1,000 save states.
I bet you did.
Every time I killed one zombie, it was like save.
Save. I'd shoot one bullet, save.
Save.
You get eaten. It's like, shit, reload the previous save.
Yup.
Yeah.
I like the rewind function. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
The elbow drops 10 times in a row.
Just keep doing it. You run to the other side. You enter the east wing, which you enter the chief's waiting room. Claire picks up her lighter here. You exit through the door, and you can't go toward the other side because of a flaming wreckage blocking the way. You enter that door, and all of a sudden you hear flames bursting, and it's like, oh, okay, there's a helicopter in this hallway.
You can't park here.
Yeah, bro, like this ain't a park spot.
It was Brad.
Yeah. What idiot.
It wasn't Brad.
You go down to the exterior
might
of the
have been
building.
Brad.
It could have been Brad.
I think the lore says it wasn't, but it could have been.
I imagine Brad has crashed every helicopter that has crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Until
he's
proven
responsible.
otherwise, he is responsible.
Yeah, he's the only canonical helicopter pilot we have.
Yeah.
And the flowers are fucking blooming
Yeah,
back
he's
home, and
really-
I'm here.
In Delucia?
Delucia?
DeLuca? I don't know what I
I don't
said.
even know what. I don't remember.
Why are the flowers blooming in September?
Could be what if it's just a bunch of those corpse plants?
Is that what they do? Is
September 30th.
that from Dennis the Menace?
I don't know. They have them at the domes. They smell really bad.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
So you go down to the exterior building. You see what the source of the fire is, which is basically a large helicopter that crashed conveniently right underneath the water tank. Convenient.
I think the helicopter caught on fire and he was aiming for the water tank.
Yeah. Smart thinking. That's a good pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of like,
You think Brad would have done that?
Brad would have been like, I'm going to lay it down in the middle of the street.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to Chipotle.
Smart thinking.
He pulls out a
Chipotle
note-
right there.
He pulls out a notebook. I fucking crashed again.
God damn it, Mom. I'm a disappointment.
Who am I writing to?
The tea's gone cold. I wonder why.
Why did I get out of bed today?
I'm gonna make love to my window. I know that's not the lyrics. Okay, so you use the handle to put out the helicopter in the fire. After that, you access the art room. Yep. Then puts out the
That
fire.
was good. You had a little bit of like a bee sound in the beginning years. That was really good.
Yours is better. I was crank. I was doing a crank. You were doing a valve.
Oh, okay.
You're doing the
Yeah, the crank is, and the valve is.
No, you were way worse the
that
second
was,
time.
that was
Oh, okay. Right. Well,
The first time you were perfect.
That's I mean, pull it up now. Okay, so after you put out the fire, the art room is now accessible. So, how do you access the night plug? Well, you take the 2 red jewels that you've been carrying around with you this whole time, and you're wondering, why am I walking around with red jewels? It's for the night plug.
And it's funny how you can only hold 8 things, despite jewels easily fitting in any pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the jewels are about yay big. Yay big.
Those guys just went to the Louvre and in 5 minutes stole like, what is it, $100 million worth of Napoleonic stuff.
yeah.
And did they pick up 8 of them and said, we can't carry anymore?
Yeah, we only
hit
got
their
8
limit.
slots in our pockets.
Also, just proves you wear a vest, a safety vest, you can get in anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're Claire, you got to go all the way back to get a red jewel from the painting. So obviously she picks up the lighter here, and then it's like, oh, I can use this for something, maybe way further back. You put the jewels in, and then you get half a jaguar stone for some reason, if you're Claire.
And then that's when you say, fuck this game, man.
Yeah.
They gave me something. I put these things in and they gave me something else to carry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? And a half of it?
I was supposed to get
You mean
the
I gotta
end.
find another half?
It was supposed to be a doorway to the end of the game.
Ooh, and now you get the crescent moon key.
Oh.
You get half of a shield token, the wooden one.
Nothing pisses me off more in these games when you get half of a medallion.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you fucking bitch. I got to go find the other half now. And I've already walked through the East and West Wing 1,000 times.
Yep. So you also get a diamond key in here too. So something's got to be done about that helicopter wreckage blocking the door, like I said. So you have to go into the evidence locker room by the stairwell in the West Wing and access it using the lockpick to get some C4 for some reaon.
This is why I said, Stoy, please write this outline, because I am so fucking, my brain is frazzled from all of this nonsense.
Yeah. So this is obviously for Claire's scenario. You make your way to the other door in this room and go back to the police officer and to the police office and find Marvin turn into a zombie right in front of your eyes. Oh no. Poor
Guess
guy.
your party's double canceled.
Yeah, I'm going to end this party right here. You blast them anyway. And you pick up the detonator in a safe and a heart key. Go back to the entrance into Iron's office and blow the door wide open.
I think once the police station took over the art museum, they should have seen these funny little keys and been like, all right, let's just change the locks to be one standard key.
Yeah.
And let's never lock half of these doors because why?
We don't have that kind of budget right
Yeah.
now, so we're just going to keep it, I guess, for now.
And I get the only diamond key. You get the heart key.
I bet you that diamond key goes to the bathroom.
It's mine. There's no bathroom.
For some reason, Marvin's always carrying it.
There's no bathroom. I told you guys.
Marvin. If you're Leon, you don't give a shit about this and head over to the East Wing where you access the interrogation rooms. You find a cord for some reason and a rook plug, and then you have to go get a new pair of pants because of the liquor that jumps through the window scaring the shit out of you.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Did not expect that. Anytime I walk through like a kind of like a quiet room or something like that, I'm like forever scarred where it's like something's going to jump out of me right here.
And then when something moves but it doesn't jump out, like something just like shifts, you're like,
Yeah. Come on, man. Stop doing this.
I was ready for it that time.
Yeah.
there's no bathrooms in here.
I checked in every room. Checked my map. Eventually, you get back to the police offices and find Marvin slowly turn in front of you, too. Exactly. And you just pick up ammo. This is where the gameplay between Claire and Leon really split and become wholly different campaigns. So this is kind of where the story and the timeline of our episode is going to focus exclusively either on Claire or Leon.
Correct.
I only played Leon. And is this where the zapping thing comes in now?
No.
Not really. I mean,
It's mostly just a different thing happens.
yeah.
Oh.
So Claire obviously has different priorities according, than Leon.
Is Claire easy mode like Jill was in the first game?
I would say it's slightly easier, but it's not easy. It's
not
She doesn't
Yeah.
get like an extra inventory
It's
slot
just
this time.
it's different. She has a different story. She runs into Sherry Birkin. She spends a lot of time with a child, where Leon is just whipped.
Yeah, just chasing after a girl in a red dress.
Long.
Yeah.
So Claire, in Chief Iron's office, after blowing the door open, she takes a few steps forward, and this is an ominous introduction to a character. There is a blonde woman laid on his desk with blood at her abdomen in a large swivel chair turned with its back to you. He spins around with the gun pointed at you. Now,
Very James Bond villain-esque.
there's no way to argue you're not evil when you found a dead body, you laid it on your desk that you're sitting at,
And then you sit in your big oversized chair
and you just wait.
and wait for somebody.
I'm going to turn around so dramatically when she walks in.
Have either of you ever waited in a chair for someone to enter a room and then spun around?
I have not yet,
Not yet.
but I have a swivel chair.
I've done it one time.
You have?
It is fucking peak.
Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to do it.
Did it to my
Soon
roommate in
as I can.
college.
Yeah.
He realizes you're not a zombie and notes that he's like the most effective way to handle a zombie is to shoot them in the head or decapitate them entirely. And you say, "Hi, I'm Claire."
And why is her abdomen bleeding?
And then
Something
who is
doesn't
that?
check out.
And he's like, that's the mayor's daughter. Her skin's top notch. Nothing short of perfection.
Yeah, her skin creamy.
Nice and creamy.
And written by Stoyan is what it said in the credits.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Brian Irons dialogue written by.
He then has to be left alone, at which point you can now use the door that lies on the other side of the bookshelf from where you came in. You enter a large curated hallway and into another room where you hear a little bit of a kerfuffle. Once you turn the lights on, you find a little girl trying to run away from you. This is Sherry Birkin. Sherry tells Claire about how her mom said it was too dangerous to stay home and to go to the RCPD. RPD, I did it again.
Yeah.
And it was believed to be a safer place for her. She explains that both of her parents work at the chemical factory, and then she tells Claire about a big monster that she thinks is after her. It is.
Yes.
You then hear the screams of some kind of monster. Sherry, convinced the scream was the product of the big monster, runs off. Go back to the office where you will find Chief Irons and the girl have disappeared. Pick up the heart key here and Chief Irons' diary.
Everybody be writing diaries here.
Is this where we get Chris's report?
You find Chris's report here, yes. And you know the meathead better than anyone, Tyler.
Yeah, what was my voice? Was it just the
I don't think you did Chris's report. I think
just
you
a
did it in
meat-
a normal
just-
voice.
It's a meathead.
Yeah.
Meathead.
Dear Chief.
Dear Chief.
My elbow still hurts, but that shit was so cool.
So cool. I made that desk my bitch.
Jumping off of 2-story buildings is not as cool as it seems after the fact.
Maybe my momu. Red leather. Yellow leather.
Okay.
Dear Chief, below is my account of what led up to the explosion of the mansion.
I see a half page that you have to commit to this voice for, and it makes me
Yeah.
excited.
I'm here for this.
On July 23rd, Stars
He's all of a sudden
He's
slipping
got
into Boston.
Stars Bravo team.
on July 23rd, Stars Bravo team led by Captain Martini went to investigate the bizarre homicides that occurred in the Ackley Mountains.
This is perfect.
I just want it to be canon that his name is Captain Marini, but Chris calls him Martini every time.
Bizarre homicides that occurred in the Ackley Mountains. After contact with the team's chopper was lost, Stars Alpha team was led by Captain Wesker. Kept his sunglasses on almost entirely the whole time.
It was really dark.
It's really dark. I don't know how he
How
saw
do you
nothing.
see?
Unusually dark.
We found the remains of Bravo team's helicopter on the ground after landing. We immediately were attacked by a bunch of bloodthirsty dogs. We later discovered that these dogs were actually zombie dogs.
Hey, zombie
us.
dogs.
Yeah,
That's us.
It was actually
That's
us. It was us attacking the team.
Exactly.
They were actually zombie dogs. As they did not feel our gunfire, after Joseph Frost was killed, we were forced to retreat to a nearby mansion. After further investigating the mansion, we learned that it was actually a secret laboratory of Umbrella Incorporated. All researchers were turned into zombies by some type of unknown virus. We also discovered that Umbrella was used in the lab as a testing area for new bioorganic weapons. We found the dead bodies of some of the Bravo team members, including Enrico Martini, Kenneth Sullivan, Forrest Spire.
I don't know these guys that well.
I'll tell you what. We found Enrico, we found Kenny, we found Forrest, and we found Dickie Aiken. We believe that these were the bioorganic weapons. We believe that it was bioorganic weapons that caused their deaths.
And yes, his name is really Dick Aiken.
Dick Aiken. After that, we discovered that Captain Wesker was actually a bad guy working with Umbrella.
He was a bad guy.
The sunglasses should have gave it away, but he was working that both Alpha and Bravo teams were being used as live test subjects for the bioorganic weapons. Wesker had betrayed us! Exclamation point.
I make a note. Exclamation point.
Exclamation point.
We barely managed to survive that nightmare. However, since the mansion exploded, there are no evidence to support our claims of Umbrella's secret lab or the bioorganic weapons, and I'm totally telling you the truth, man. I fucking mean it.
Only the sworn testimony of 4 surviving members of the Stars team.
They all saw the same thing.
Well, Brad didn't, but the 3 of them
Yeah.
did.
Fucking Brad.
The zombie phenomenon that has been occurring in the city is extremely similar to the zombies I saw at the mansion. We suspect that Umbrella is somehow linked to all this. In order to solve this mystery and put an end to the zombies that are roaming the city, I propose we launch a formal investigation into Umbrella. Thank you for your attention in this extremely important matter. I'm going to Europe.
I'm taking a vacation.
I hear Brussels is really nice this time of year.
The flowers are in bloom.
All right, I got to pick better accents. That was really hard to do for half page.
No, I loved every bit of that. Okay.
That's why I'm very soft on committing to an accent. I'm like, I can't do something too hard because that's a lot of reading.
So the Chief's diary, which is next.
'Cause everyone's got a fucking diary.
Yeah, he's very thematic and he's very much like he's like a drama actor. So I'm gonna try to do my best I can. September 23rd.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I'm
all-
locked in.
Did Chief Ire just walk in?
It's all over.
New special podcast guest.
It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they've ruined my town. Soon the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may have infected myself. I'll kill everyone in this town if this turns out to be true. Multiple exclamation points.
3 exclamation points.
3 exclamation points.
I do
He
declare.
stabs that pen so hard with his writing, too.
Turns out to be true. September 24th. I was successful in spreading confusion amongst the police as planned. I've made sure that no one from outside will come to help. With the delays in police actions and all the bullets that I splattered out all over the place, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've seen to it personally that all escape routes from inside the precinct have been cut off as well.
I'm just waiting for Batman to come and beat you up right now.
Where is I?
You sound like a Batman villain.
Yeah. There are several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out.
Mirthy chuckle.
September 26th. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside the precinct. I've decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago.
I'm a Christian who votes.
Exactly. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in a pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me.
I shouldn't write this evidence down.
It was beautiful.
This is self-incriminating.
This is really incriminating.
Side note, remember to burn this. Note. I wonder
Stop
if
writing.
I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I chose to give her.
Yikes.
This was some good method acting from both of us.
That was good.
That was good. That's applause to ourselves.
You know what?
I guess.
For everyone listening, Stoy wasn't reading. That was all from memory.
That was literally.
That was amazing.
This man is built different.
I am obsessed.
He's built differently. You've seen podcasters before? No, you haven't. You've heard them, but you've never heard one like him.
You guys are making me blush.
So Chief Irons, if you didn't pick it up, he's a bad dude.
He's talking about trophies and like
He's a
not
little bit
good.
off the rails. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
like trying to hunt people.
Yeah, right?
They're going to be doing the new season of Monsters on Brian Irons, though, played by Tom Holland. It's going to be crazy.
Tom Holland, perfect.
Yes.
I was trying to channel my inner Tom Holland with that voice.
It was good. You sounded like a slightly drunk Sean Connery's brother.
Bond Connery.
Bond Connery.
Bond. Oh, no.
This will take us down into the sewers. The hard key unlocks only one door, which is by the fan room in the east wing. This takes you down there. Here you'll encounter Sherry, who's afraid her daddy is being attacked by monsters, and proceeds to run off again to go help him. Kids are dumb.
Let me go run to that large scream. That loud scream.
How about you go to that one room that only is opened with this key that I still have, and we'll lock it.
How about that?
There's a vending machine.
You'll be fine.
Here's $10. Playing as Sherry. She doesn't have any weapons, and she runs pretty slow. You make your way through the area until you enter a room with a large, empty pool and boxes lying around. This is when you actually turn the game off and go outside and just think about your life.
Exactly.
That's part of this puzzle.
Like, how do I get on the other side? I got to move these boxes around.
So now I'm not playing as either badass Claire Redfield or sexy creamy thighs Leon Kennedy. That is his dick.
Yep.
Instead, you're playing as little child who is pushing boxes. This is the low point of every Resident Evil experience for me, is this.
When you start pushing boxes.
Yep.
Yes, and especially when you're forced to play as the child pushing boxes. You push these boxes to create a bridge and then engage the water pump to fill the pool. Engage the water pump. And walk across the bridge to access the other side of the room, really helping your dad here. She finds the club key. You run back and find Claire patiently waiting for you on the other side because she learned if you leave Barry at the top of the rope thing and you just leave, when he comes back, he'll die somehow. So you never leave.
Smart.
She receives the club key, and then they separate once more. Across the corners, you find a corners room filled with dead bodies, and all of the "this is a bad idea, fuck this, I don't want to be in here" alarms are going off in your head.
Yeah, but there's something glinting in the back area there.
It goes twinkle, twinkle.
Yep.
And you know how many stupid bullshit keys and crests you need, and that's one of them. and there's just a bunch of dead bodies not moving on the way over, nothing will happen. You go over there. Every zombie in the room wakes up when you grab it.
Yep, of course.
Because it's much like how Tyler waits in chairs to turn around. These zombies are all like, shut up, dude. You're going to ruin it. Just wait. Just wait. Oh, we're going to get it.
Claire's like, who is that? Who is that in the room? Shut up.
This will take you to the power supply room. In the majesty of electrical engineering, you flip a couple switches to enable access to the card reader to enter the weapons room.
Is this the part where you have to like gauge it up to 80?
Up,
Is
up,
it-
down, down, up, up. Yeah, whatever.
This is
I got it on my first try
You
just
were an asshole.
because I was like, I turned it up and it just kept going up. And I was like, I don't want it to get all the way up. So I turned 2 down and it worked.
Nice.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yep.
Fuck you, Tyler.
I was like, but that's
Did it take you a while?
No, but it's less logical than I want it to be, and it takes longer than it should.
Yeah, it really does.
I think it's a dumb puzzle for dumb people. And that's why I was like, speak my language, baby.
Yep.
You speak Chris Redfield.
I
Well,
do.
how many people played this game when they were kids and they were like, I can do electrical engineering. I'm going to become an electrical engineer.
There are 2 items in the weapons room, a side pack to carry extra storage and an Uzi, a submachine gun. You can pick only one. The other item will be left for Leon in side B. The Mac 11 submachine gun, a compact SMG with a large magazine, available only once to either character and is useful for rapid fire, fairly powerful, capable of keeping enemies away. The ammunition can be consumed very quickly, though.
Now you got to go back to the police station.
Of course, because you left the fucking crank up there.
God damn it.
Make your way to the 3rd level. There's a clock tower gear room, because of course there is, where you need to use the gear to activate the clock, and a trapdoor will open, and you get half of a blue stone.
That's where the other half is. That's where it is.
We got it.
We haven't seen that thing for a
Hey.
long time.
Hey.
And then you can go down a little laundry chute thing, which was fun, because instead of doors or stairs as your loading screen, you just barreled down a giant fucking... That's got to be 4 stories.
Yeah. Woo. Woo.
Cowabunga!
It's like how Leon just lands and he's just like,
So now you go back to Chief Iron's office to use these 3 stones. You have to unlock the next area.
Sounds like the Fifth Element, dude.
yeah, right, yeah.
Sherry's here. How'd she get here? A door opens up and leads you through a dank, dark hallway with an elevator at the end. Take the elevator all the way down and witness screams of Chief Irons taking a tentacle down his throat. Love that.
Usually got to pay extra to see that.
Yeah,
You
right.
can't always get what you want. That's what went through my head. Because he didn't want that.
He didn't want that, yeah. And you can't always get what you know, because,
Yeah.
Tentacle down the throat, though.
yeah. Depends what kind of
I don't know.
tentacle.
His freaky ass probably liked it.
His dick be aching, let me tell you that.
Can you continue to the end of the hall where you... if his middle name is like
He has a new canonical middle name.
Brandon. Richard Brandon Aiken. His name is Dickie B. Aiken.
Oh, poor Dick.
Continue to the end of the hall after you find Chief Irons getting his hentai on there. You'll find a door with a lit torch on either side of it. Opening the door triggers a cutscene, letting us hear our first maniacal, maniacal,
Maniacal.
Or keeping those
laughter.
in. Those are staying. Maniacal.
I have the reading level of a 4-year-old. Laughter from Chief
The elbow
Irons.
drop of a goddamn warrior.
Yes. Doing great.
You hear the maniacal laughter from Chief Irons as he speaks with Claire. He divulges information regarding the partnership between himself and William Birkin, eventually stating that if he was going down, he was going to take everyone down with him. Irons approaches Claire, pistol in hand, pointed directly at her chest, and just as you think he's going to pull the trigger, he suddenly gasps and he suddenly grabs his fucking shoulder, emitting groans of agony and exclaiming, "My chest! I can't take the pain." His torso splits in 2, and a large bug crawls out of his chest and runs down into a sewer entrance. The sensible thing would be to
Follow
it. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I would do. I'd be like,
Then you get a boss fight. The G unit spawn.
Yes. I got the magic stick. What?
I'm going to take you to the candy shop.
The G virus.
Fuck Ja Rule.
Fuck jaw rule. Yes, that is hip hop culture beef that I didn't think you knew.
It's canonical, dude.
It is canonical.
He would
Is
buy
Ja
all the-
Rule still in jail?
He should be, but he's not.
Okay, he's not. Okay.
Dude, the Fire Festival is so funny.
Then they did it again.
We're doing it again.
The bug you follow spontaneously grows into a full-size monster and vomits small bugs that crawl towards you. Hopefully you brought some acid rounds, because they're going to put in some work against this bad boy. He's a slow, shambling boss. It's best to focus on the main boss and ignore the creepy crawlies as they try to crawl on you if you're trying to get this done. Then you go back to the sewers again to get Sherry. Here you'll find the G virus monster lurking around, and as you both run away, Sherry gets sucked down into a sewer drain. You control Sherry here as you navigate a couple rooms, crawl through a vent, and find a wolf medallion in a large garbage compactor area. The floor gives away, and Sherry falls into a pit. And if you're wondering why the wolf fucking thing is there, it's probably because Irons threw it away.
God
He's
damn it.
sabotaging everything.
And some guy at the sewer is like, hey, this looks important.
That actually just made logical sense, which doesn't really happen often.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got there.
Yeah.
We got there.
I'm going to put the half of this jewel up there.
They will never find it.
Never going to find it.
It'd be a shame if a kid crawled in here.
Story time. William Birkin is a virologist employed by the Umbrella Corporation and the scientist behind the G virus discovery, Golgotha.
The Golgotha virus
The
is
Golgotha
what the G
virus, yep.
stands for.
Yeah. The G does not stand for G Unit, which I assume
man.
stands for Gangster Unit.
No, actually, the G in G unit stands for Golgotha.
Golgotha Unit.
Golgotha
Okay.
unit.
All right. Birkin was a child prodigy who earned his doctorate as a teenager. Wow. He's a regular Doogie Howser. In 1977, at the age of 15, he was employed by Umbrella Pharmaceuticals. which
Honestly, that feels negligent.
I was going to say, that feels like a...
He's a genius.
Illegal.
He's a genius.
There's child labor laws.
Yeah.
Also, like, a
No,
15-year-old...
It's the 70s. It's the 70s.
also child labor laws. I was packing groceries at this age.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
We all had jobs at this age.
Yeah, I did work at McDonald's.
We weren't mixing chemicals.
No, yeah, and this is why I say it's negligent. Even if he's a genius, a 15-year-old is not that smart.
yeah.
Have you seen Smart Guy with Taj Mowry?
No.
Then you wouldn't understand.
Fuck.
So at the age of 15, he was employed by Umbrella Pharmaceuticals and offered to take the executive training program laboratory in Arklay County under the oversight of Dr. James Marcus.
We'll hear more about him. Just
Yes, we will, for sure.
Stay tuned.
Obedience breeds discipline.
I'm
Birkin-
actually Bugs.
I'm all bugs. Birkin and Dr. Albert Wesker, we found out he's a doctor, developed a friendly rivalry at school. Their education was concluded on July 29, 1978, when a decision was made to close the laboratory's school. Birkin and Wesker were offered senior roles at the nearby Arklay laboratory and transferred there 2 days later. One of the leading scientists behind the T virus and discoverer of the Golgotha virus, of which he was head of the research project. The T virus and the G virus are totally dissimilar. Whereas the T virus typically causes relative minor mutations in human hosts, such as zombies and tyrants, the G virus causes such extreme genetic mutations that the victims are no longer recognizable as human. The G mutants are capable of asexual reproduction,
just
which is weird.
just fun to know.
And you know, it's going to get a little bit weirder later.
They are not down to clown
Nope.
that way. They don't need you.
There is some incest here.
Taking some notes.
The T virus causes necrosis of the body as a side effect, while G is capable of repairing dead cells and even reviving the dead. The G virus is a much bigger threat to humanity.
But clearly both are bad.
Clearly, both are bad.
Yes.
So, Annette Birkin, who you meet here in this area, she's also a virologist employed by Umbrella. Following her husband's 1988 discovery of the Golgotha virus, Umbrella HQ began heavily funding the resulting project with the construction of a massive laboratory complex. They just decided to just dig underground and just keep going.
This will take at least 6 or 7 years on a construction timeline in America, depending on the quality of work you want done. And
That's why they should have built in China. Would have been done in 2 days.
yeah, but also like this isn't regular construction work you're getting done here.
Yeah.
You want custom chess piece plugs to access this. You're requesting 10 different medallions. You want breakable jewels?
Well, this is the same architecture and construction firm and company that built H.H. Holmes' Murder Mansion in Chicago. So they have a long track record of doing this fucked up shit.
You know what was his plan, H.H. Holmes?
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
And then he like fired.
I dare you to go really
And
close to
hired.
that chute that's going to drop down to the basement. I won't push you.
You know,
I'm not going to push
I
you.
promise. Can you pump gas into the rooms?
Just put this statue right over the vent, you know, you'll be fine. You'll be
Could you?
safe.
What if I want to pump my farts into it? It's a weird kink I have.
I'm not asking questions. You're paying me. Sorry. Back to Annette Birkin.
Publicly, the Birkins were treated as its managers. The two spent the next 7 years aggressively committed to their new research project, and their daughter, Sherry, became neglected as a result. Why have kids? Annette stayed with her husband as they made preparations.
I'm having a kid.
I know, like, why have a kid and just be like,
I think a lot of people don't really think it through.
They sure
I think
don't.
my dad had me solely so that he could say, go play outside once a day, every day.
That's what he dreamed of
for like 15 years.
For his whole life. Like, oh, I can't wait to have a kid.
Hey, Dad, can I buy eyeliner today?
Go play outside.
Dad, can I paint my nails?
I'm 20 years old and I love My Chemical Romance, Dad.
Go play outside. It's like, Dad, I just graduated from film school. He's like, yeah, but did you do any playing outside?
Have you been outside today?
I gotta
If you
know.
would have played outside, you would have had a construction.
My dad's just the original go touch grass guy.
Every story has its origin.
I'd love to get your dad on a podcast to tell all the hidden stories that he knows.
He wants the podcast. He talks about it a lot.
Okay, well,
That's
bring
a
him
separate
on.
thing.
Bring him here.
He's got stories, dude.
Oh, yeah? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
cool. Annette stayed with her husband as they made preparations to sell the virus to the U.S. military in exchange for protection.
That's gonna go
That always goes well. During these developments, Annette agreed to an interview with freelance reporter Ben Bertolucci, who told her he was doing a story on Umbrella's new scholarship program. Started as an innocent news story, Bertolucci instead interrogated her about Nest and Golgotha, alarming her with his information gathering skills and forcing her to leave.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad situation for
Not
everybody
good. Not
involved.
good. Not good.
Now Claire's going to encounter Annette Birkin. She approaches you with a handgun and accuses you of being another spy sent by Umbrella after her husband's G virus data and samples. Claire identifies her as Annette and pleads with her, "We got to find your fucking daughter, lady."
Yeah, you remember you had one of those.
You have a daughter.
Yeah.
And she is playing outside. She's fine.
She's touching grass.
There's no grass in the city.
There really is?
It's zombie grass. Annette reveals that William will find her and that he is the one that's causing all of this wanton destruction. A cutscene ensues where a group of Special Forces soldiers infiltrate William's lab. This is a flashback. They light him up and they take the G virus samples. Annette tries to help treat him, but William, with vengeance on his mind, injects the G virus directly into his own body, as all smart scientists do.
Yep.
Annette tells Claire that the G virus has the ability to revitalize also at this point, William lets the T virus leak into the water of the city and the rats, and this is how it spreads and gets all across Raccoon City. She tells Claire that the G virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions, and William mutates into the monster we see now, and he grows a large eye on his shoulder.
Sure. Somehow.
The eyes.
Eyes just growing everywhere.
That's not how evolution. Okay. He hunts and kills the soldiers down and crushes the G virus sample containers underneath his boots. Rats make their way to consuming the virus, and there we have it. The rats have helped spread the virus in the town.
Just like the Black Plague.
Again,
those damn rats.
yes. Annette reveals that the G virus should have wiped any memory William had of his family, but the G virus can implant into other forms by planting embryos into them. It doesn't work as well in non-related genetic coding, but it works extremely well in related genetic coding.
Incest.
That last
Incest.
little sentence you just said, I'm going to be honest with you. I retain none of that information. I have no idea what that means.
Incest.
See, that's where you're on two different wavelengths here. He knows.
Incest.
Well, he implanted an embryo. It wasn't incest, but it was a little incest.
He implanted an embryo in his own daughter.
Not him. Well, it was
him.
It was scientists implanting.
Yeah, but
It's bad.
it's incest in a roundabout way.
Okay. I was like, you can't have incest with yourself. Why do you
But
put an
with your
embryo?
daughter.
Yeah, I was like, why is he putting an embryo in himself?
Sherry's distant scream stops that conversation, though. And they
Thank
both
God.
are like, "Oh yeah,
That'll be a good time.
we should look for her."
Yeah.
Hopefully, though, you brought that valve handle with you because you'll need it to.
Because of course.
Like, what do I need this valve? I should probably hang on to it just in case.
That's why you get those little controller straps on your hand, so you try and throw them, and they don't.
So if you don't have the valve with you here,
You got to go back.
You got to go all the way back.
Not too far, but yes.
Yeah.
Move down a long winding hallway to find Sherry's body on top of a pile of garbage and almost eaten by a large alligator. Escape and kill the alligator by disengaging some compressed O2 tanks and blast them when the alligator swallows one of them for the quick kill. Otherwise, you can do it the slow way, but it's horrible.
Yeah, it's not fun.
You wake Sherry up only to find her complaining about stomach pains. Uh-oh, pick up the wolf medal.
Incest.
Not the wolf medal part, but the embryo thing.
I'm
The
really
embryo
sorry
thing.
you got a tummy ache. I'm all out of Pepto. Can you scoot over? I just need this wolf medallion piece real quick. Thank you.
You're sitting on it. You're sitting on the
This
medallion.
is like super important. I'm really glad you found
I
it.
don't know where I'm going to need this, but I'm going to need this.
Do you need to poop? Maybe you just need to poop.
Here's Marvin's key. Make your way through to the next level to find a dead security guard and an eagle medal. Crawl through an upper vent after disengaging the fan. Run further through the sewer tunnels and approach a doorway that you can access because of a waterfall blocking your path. No big deal. Slide the 2 medals into the access panel to your right to stop the waterfall, as waterfalls work this way.
Yes.
What the fuck ever, Resident Evil.
And it gets worse. It gets worse.
Then we got the Umbrella Incorporated Laboratory.
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
No.
We have the Umbrella Laboratory. Take the Sky Tram across a cave. This place is a art museum built on a cave with waterfalls and now is a police station.
Skytram.
So are all the sewers in Raccoon City connected to this too?
Why do they have such high-tech infrastructure in the sewers? This doesn't make any sense.
Sewers don't normally look like that.
You're telling
from
me
what
you
I
built a
understand.
sky tram in the sewers in 10 years. I'm just going to go ahead and say
Call them.
that's not happening.
You're going to have some shoddy work.
in America?
Shoddy work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With unions? No way.
Oh, Umbrella. I know, unions.
Yeah.
$1,000 a week to play hide and seek. That's
Yeah.
what they say.
The Teamsters? No way.
I fucking love the union.
Take the Sky Tram across a cave and then make your way down a winding hallway into a large train car that serves as an elevator down to the main Umbrella Laboratory. Claire can find a new weapon here, the Spark Shot.
Yes.
It's basically a large-sized stun gun with an effective range of 10 feet. Its ammunition cost is represented as a percentage. Its initial ammo is 100%, and each shot takes 5%. It takes up 2 inventory slots. That's a big
Yeah, you
boy.
really don't want to use this on normal zombies.
This weapon has one good purpose. Help Claire defeat Birkin G mutation, though the weapon is... because the weapon is strong against Birkin. Sherry's stomach gets worse. Becoming feverish, Claire goes to investigate a disturbance outside of the train car, only to find a mutating William Birkin ready to throw hands with Claire. He moves slow, but he can close down space real quick. With a lunge and a swipe attack, this
Yeah.
takes away a lot of damage. So make sure you have your healing items on you. The best weapons are flame rounds and from your grenade launcher.
It reminds me of that South Park meme about NASCAR. Just drive really fast and turn to the left. This is just back away, turn around and shoot a little bit.
Yep.
Just back away, turn around and shoot a little bit.
Nah.
That's all you do.
That's really, honestly, every Resident Evil boss for a while.
And sometimes you might have to run to the side and then shoot a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Same method over and over.
Yeah. Yeah. Birkin, you're right. This is a pretty weird, big underground area.
It is very odd.
It's a very long shaft going down.
I can't wait for Is Resident Evil 3 next, or is it?
Yeah.
I can't wait to run into the underground laboratory there, too.
They got them.
They got him.
They're lousy with them.
Yeah.
So the best weapons are the flame rounds from your grenade launcher. Once the elevator reaches the end of the line, Claire carries Sherry and leaves her in a break room with a cot and Claire's pink vest. Very sporty, very...
I'd wear it.
Yeah.
Somehow it fits
good.
her perfectly.
She loses half her inventory space because of the pockets.
God damn it.
God damn it. Claire enters a laboratory that looks like a large chasm with... Chasm?
No, it's chasm.
No, it's chasm. You're
I
right.
made
you're right.
sure I said
just
it.
love you enunciated that.
Yeah.
No, to me it was just like, oh, this one's another large chasm. Like, what?
Yeah. There's a lot of large chasms
You
in this.
scientists, just stop. Just think about it. You could have made a playground.
You could have done literally anything else
Yeah.
except bioorganic weapons.
Yeah. And why it's so far underground?
Again,
Use the old Chipotle down the road. Jeez.
I don't have the wolf medallion to get inside.
Damn it.
There's bridges and a bunch of small rooms everywhere. Power is mostly out. Most of the doors are locked and lacking power. This requires you to make a fuse. Step 1. Walk into a frozen laboratory, pick up a fuse case. Step 2, insert fuse case into a slot and watch a robotic arm grab a live fuse and insert it into your fuse case. And then step 3, grab the main fuse.
Magic.
Brad, you are an electrician. Is that correct? Is that how you do that?
Is that
I
accurate?
go into the frozen lab 10 times a day as an electrician. I
knew it.
I would grab any reasonably sized piece of copper and might just jam it in there. A fuse is just like something that conducts between, and if there's too much passing through it, it'll like pop, and you have to replace the fuse. I just grab something hefty enough to maybe to fit. Who knows?
Insert the main fuse, or just a big-ass piece of copper,
That's kind of what I would do.
into the major power generator in the center of the laboratory. This enables you to open the doors previously inaccessible. Of course, this loosens plant monsters out in the hallways, so get those acid rounds ready. So, 2 games in. They love 2 things and 2 things only. Underground laboratories, sentient plants. We got them. We know zombies. But those 2 things are always, we're 100% so far.
We're going to need them.
Why? Just because.
The entire lab has been overrun with mutated plant life, and a large plant stock has overtaken many of the areas of the lab, taking the long ladder down a level because we don't need elevators. We built an entire city underground. No elevators.
We ran out of money. We can't put an elevator here. We got to put a long ladder.
Actually, that's probably what happened.
The Skytram is 20 miles long. This is a big cave we had to excavate.
The city cut the funding. They said no elevators.
That's what cracked me up the most for some reason. It's like, okay, out of all these science nerds around in this laboratory, it's like you got to go down to the laboratory. You got to take this really long ladder down. Shit, I left my spade key back up there. Damn it!
Fuck.
I left my coffee at the top again.
God damn it!
Fuck Mondays.
How are you supposed to? I don't understand how I'm supposed to climb the ladder, holding 3 cranks to get down here. I got my
plug,
rubies are
the
jingling
wolf-
in my pocket.
The wolf medallions in my back pocket. Shit! I just dropped it.
Oh, man. Then you can find the mother virus report. The mother virus was first discovered by Oswell E. Spencer. Spencer sounds familiar. Where's that guy from?
Uh-oh.
He may have made a mansion at some point.
It was him who founded Umbrella Incorporated. As time passed, Spencer's research was succeeded by Dr. J. Marcus. However, Dr. Marcus abused his power and had to be fired.
And now I'm Bugs.
And now I'm Bugs. Following Dr. Marcus came Dr. William Birkin.
Foreshadowing.
Dr. Birkin's experiments delivered many outstanding results, including the T virus. It is presumed that he will be finishing work on the more powerful G-Unit virus in the near future. Currently, research on the mother virus takes place at our laboratories all over the world. In the near future, we hope to discover many new viruses. We love viruses. We're lousy with them. Please come take our viruses.
We're making so many viruses.
So many viruses. They're everywhere. So you get to William's lab, where the scene that you watched earlier transpired. Upon exiting, you find Annette again pointing a gun at you. She's kind of upset with you. You killed her mutated husband, I think the 3rd time at this point. Claire pleads with her that Sherry is already infected and needs a cure. Like, hey, you have a daughter. She is sick.
She's outside.
She's touching grass. I told her to go to the RCPD. A scream in the distance draws Annette away. Happy, her husband is alive. Priorities. However, William hits his wife, leaving her for dead. Love this part. And destroying the last remaining G-virus sample she was carrying. Annette gives you the instructions on how to engineer the antidote with her
And
dying
has
words.
a real change of heart quick then.
Exactly.
I think
It's like, I fucked this up. I fucked this up. Yeah. For the antidote for the virus growing inside Sherry, her dying words were her regrets for not being a good enough mother. Tell that to your daughter, you bitch.
And then I would be like, yo, you're too late.
Yeah, you're too late. You shouldn't be telling me this.
No, you fucked
Yeah.
up.
So there's a bonus area here, which is one of the only things one of 2 things that affects side B. So next door, there's a room in the lab here that is a mutated moth control room that allows you to log your fingerprint as a guest. But as you access the computer, the moths in the room won't bother you. So like all you got to do is like if the moths chase you, just go access the computer and the moths just like stand there and wait for you to finish the computer.
Oh, I'm sorry. She looks busy.
we'll just bother her later.
We'll come back later.
We'll come back later.
We'll come back later.
Yeah, I know this is hard. Okay, for you. So, when you log your fingerprint in, there's a room that requires 2 fingerprints to enable access. 2 guests for somehow because security. If you enable it in this playthrough along with Leon side B, you can access it with Leon, and obviously vice versa. So, somehow randomly, all of a sudden, you get a repeating warning voice. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
At the bottom platform.
At the bottom platform.
At the bottom platform.
I just love the way she says aborted and bottom.
Single file down the ladder now.
Please remain calm.
Is anyone listening to me?
Leon engages the self-destruct sequence in this playthrough. Claire calls him over the radio and tells him to go get Sherry from the security office while she quickly goes to make the antidote. Perfect timing. Steps for making the G-virus vaccine, and this is vetted by the CDC and hundreds of scientists all over the world that this is how you actually make a vaccine.
I'm sure it's going to be more than 3 steps, correct?
Sounds
complicated.
It does sound complicated. No.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, all right, here we go. Step 1, take a vaccine cartridge and place it in the VAM machine slot. VAM means nothing. Just want everybody to know that. I actually Googled this, and I was like, what does VAM stand for? Oh, it literally means nothing.
Virus access
Machine.
Okay.
I didn't have an thanks, Tyler.
Engage the vaccine access machine computer. It took the vaccine cartridge and created a vaccine base. Now you have to run all the way down to Williams' lab. You got to walk down that entire elevator, put the vaccine base in a machine, press the switch, vaccine.
Meanwhile, Tyler is just rubbing a crank on the vaccine cartridge.
Exactly. Why is this taking so long?
All right.
Oh shit! I needed the star crank. I
pull
got
out
the X crank.
my janitor set of every key I've collected in the game. Just like,
Just turning him in there.
They
Make
kept
it
telling
work,
me to
damn
get
it.
rid of it, but I know better. I
I
know
want
better.
to create the unicorn vaccine. Just keep slamming the metal in it.
Now
So
kiss.
there's an MO disc because we love MO discs in the Resident Evil universe. There was a MO disc in the VAM room because hopefully you got it because you needed to access the emergency elevator room for whatever reason.
Real important.
Yeah, it really does. So anytime you see an MO disc out there in the wild, kids, pick it up.
Grab it.
Grab it.
Grab it.
This is where you engage in the final boss. You walk into a large room. There's a big elevator and engage because there's more floors. This is where they put all their money in this elevator. Not any elevators anywhere else.
There's a lot going on.
So you engage the slowest elevator in the world. He just drops into the room ready to box. Also, there's 5 minutes until detonation warning, so you got to take him out quickly. Same thing. Keep your distance. Keep running away.
The time never was an issue for me.
No.
No, it always seems like a
say-
generous amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you that anxiety where it's like, shit, I got 5 minutes, but you can actually wipe them out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
2 minutes or so. Light them up with your grenade rounds. Hopefully you brought enough. After
I brought
a few
4
hits,
cranks.
Shit.
Tyler's
cranks at him.
cranks at him so hard.
Not doing anything. After a few hits, he mutates again and turns into a 4-legged beast with tiny little baby arms.
Cute.
He can jump on high ridges and close space real quick if you're not moving around constantly. He can knock you back pretty far too, so watch his attacks. Leon, for some reason, can't wait any longer and engages the tram, which is the Galaxy.
Dick move.
Yeah, Leon, come on, man.
She's dead.
Yeah. We gotta go.
What happened to Ada?
Goodbye, Ada. The Galaxy 5000, which is the name of the train, which I think that's what they named the train in the Resident Evil movie.
That was actually Andre 5000's album, wasn't it?
Galaxy 5000? I don't know. Might have been.
Bombs
Well,
over
I was gonna
Baghdad.
go with his the group name, but I forgot it.
Okay.
Power Man 5000.
Outcast, yeah.
No.
It's an Outcast album.
I thought you were gonna go with Power Man 5000.
I blew it.
Okay. Anyway, the Galaxy 5000 allows them to escape the laboratory in Raccoon City altogether. Claire jumps onto the train just in time to see Leon and Cherry passed out on a cot. The laboratory explodes behind them as Claire administers the vaccine, but damn, does it work fast. And Leon, it's over. And Claire's like, no. Leon's like, what? I have to find my brother. Leon looks off in the distance. You're right. This is just the beginning.
As he draws a picture of Ada.
Ada, I miss you.
It's just boobs.
Yeah.
In a
with
red
big
dress.
boobs. Yeah.
What was her face like?
God, I don't even remember.
If you
Sherry and Claire
you tell
share a
me.
longing hug as the train takes them off into the sunset.
Now,
Cue the end credits.
But let's not forget about our boy Leon. Because Leon's over here, and he has his whole separate campaign.
Yep.
Yes, it did. Wait.
The lower levels, police garage. Leon enters the garage. This is rewind.
Yep.
As soon as he's leaving the police station, he finds a woman in a red dress and he goes, "Holy fuck!
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
I would do anything for you. I mean, I would.
I really would. Yeah.
What's your name?" Ada Wong. Ada Wong. Do you know this name from the first game?
Yep.
Her personal life is a complete mystery. This is from the Wikipedia. Ethnicity and nationality are unconfirmed. We know she was or is and might be and could be working for a rival of Umbrella, but was brought in by Wesker. She is here to collect the G-Virus for her employer. She's looking for someone named Ben, a reporter guy who's always looking for a scoop. Unfortunately, a large police van blocks the entrance, and Leon's like, "Yo, I got arms.
I got legs too.
I would push something for you. I'd push it so hard all night." They push the van, placed in park, enough to expose the door leading into the prison block. They find Ben locked up in a cell, and he's just trying to sleep. Ada follows and wants to know where her boyfriend John is, who is working for a branch of Umbrella in Chicago and found his way to Raccoon City. We know John from the first game with the password.
Yep.
Turns out she might not have actually loved him, and she just wanted to infiltrate Umbrella.
That bitch.
Women.
I would too, though. I'd do anything for her. She could use me.
Honestly, yeah.
Bill Withers said it best. You can keep on using
I used
me.
your name as my password.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am that sad of a man. Your name is my password. Ben isn't sharing anything, and with the distant screams of a monster interrupting their conversation, tells them he's got the key into the cell, but I'm not leaving. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out here. Get out of here before you lead it right to me. Ben tells him to go to the kennel in the back of the building and escape using the sewers. Using the manhole opener he picked up, he accesses those sewers. Finds Ada again here as well. He boosts her up through a shaft to try and enable the shutter blocking their path to open, where you will start playing as Ada. You run past zombie dogs.
Zombie dog.
Zombie
That's
dogs.
us. That's us. That's us, guys.
They did the thing.
Yeah.
The thing.
Yeah.
She runs past us and says, "These guys are nerds." And
We're just sitting there like, hey, you want to? Hey, where are you going?
you want to talk about Chris Redfield?
Yeah.
She makes
he just broke that desk back there. Did you see it?
and she makes her way to the same stupid fucking box puzzle in the Claire scenario that you played as Sherry.
Can't avoid it.
Make your bridge and pick up a club key. Ada can't get back to Leanne, so she tosses the key and she runs away. Ada, wait! Huh? Keep in mind, he has told Claire to leave separately 5 times at this point.
Yeah.
But Ada, he's like, "Are you dating anyone?
Baby, come back.
What's your Facebook?
Oh, you said John died? That sucks.
But he's dead though, right?
I'm not even dating anyone either.
That's like weirdly convenient.
Yeah. I don't have a girlfriend.
I love hanging out
My favorite color is red.
or whatever yours is."
Yeah.
It's funny too because he's smitten entirely by the first time they meet. She shoots at him.
Yeah.
That's how she gets his attention.
Yeah.
And she's the one who's like helping push this van. So it's like you threaten him and then you put him to work immediately. And he's like,
You
"I love
said
you."
he looked like a zombie.
And all of a sudden it's like, "At last, my love."
You go back to the police station. Leon goes back to the police station, climb the stairs out of the lower level, and go into the night shift police break room at the top of the stairs. Grab the Magnum here. You're going to need this.
Gonna need this. You really do.
Desert Eagle 50 AE, an extremely powerful handgun capable of holding 8 rounds, exclusive to Leon. This weapon can kill most enemies with 1 shot and should be reserved for boss battles since the number of Magnum bullets is scarce. Make your way to the 3rd floor of the precinct and enable the clock tower gears to open up a hatch inside the mechanism. Pick up the night plug, because of course that's where it's
I
at.
would be there.
You know where we're going to put this night plug? We're going to put it at the tippy top of the building in the clock.
Yeah. In the mechanics room.
Won't that fuck up the gears? Don't you worry about that. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, so you get all the way up to the tippy top, you pick up the night plug, and then you descend down the dust chute all the way to the lower level, which is like 4 straight stories. You just free fall. Plus, I did get a little tickled when it wasn't a door animation scene or a stair one. It was the vent. I was like, we're learning.
Yeah.
We're growing.
Yeah. And he just kind of like lands and he's just like, hell yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
A scream is heard in the distance, and you see
No.
Ben take a throbbing shaft of a tentacle down his throat. which knocks him unconscious.
Nice.
Because that's what happens when you take a throbbing.
Who wrote that line?
I did, actually.
Checking the notes, it says creamy thighs.
Creamy thighs. He took a throbbing shaft of a creamy thigh down his throat.
So it knocks him out. Leon goes to investigate and finds him barely alive. Ben then proceeds to share information with Leon about Chief Iron's role as a co-conspirator in a citywide cover-up for Umbrella Incorporated.
Bitter irony.
And irony.
Yeah, he said that. Bitter irony. Chief of police, co-conspirator.
And his name is Iron.
Yeah.
I didn't even get an ice cream cake yet.
I think the ice cream cake is still in the fridge. Leon's like, nope, melted. Oh,
So Chief Iron
I'll die now.
I'll die now.
covered up from Umbrella and has caused mass confusion within the police ranks to prevent outside help. Ben's chest gets ripped wide open, and a small cockroach-looking thing worms its way out of the prison block, passing Ada on. Good God, what was that? Ada runs off again, much to the protest of Leon, who's like, baby, come back.
Baby, come back.
Leon radios Claire. Wow, he uses it.
He actually uses it.
Have
he
you
actually-
seen this hottie poop body running down the halls?
We got a hottie with a body in the basement.
Come on, be a bro, dude.
Help me out here.
She talked about me. She said anything about me.
Ask her if she likes anyone.
Does
like
she,
at the
does she
police
have
station.
a boyfriend? She hasn't said anything.
Claire, this is an emergency. Have you seen a woman in a red dress? And did she mention me?
So he tells Claire that he's heading off into the sewers, and for a change of pace, I want you to meet me there. There is a note on Ben's body, which is mailed to the chief, I believe, right?
Yes.
Mail to the chief. So, to Mr. Brian Irons, chief of Raccoon City Police Department, we have lost the Mansion Lab facility due to the renegade operative Albert Wesker. Fortunately, his interference will have no lasting effects upon our continued virus research. Our only present concern is the presence of the remaining STARS members: Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. That's a list. If it comes to light that the STARS have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in a way that would appear to be purely accidental. Continue to monitor their progress and make certain their knowledge does not go public.
I would be worried as Chief Irons, though, because he looks over. Chris is doing an elbow drop. Brad has crashed his third helicopter of the day.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know how I'm going to get rid of these guys.
Yeah.
They're invincible.
Barry has been drinking all day, and he's sober.
Yeah. How can he? Jesus. I've deposited the amount of US $10,000. Doesn't, I mean, maybe it was a lot back then, to the account for your services this term as per our agreement. The development of the G virus scheduled to replace the T virus is near completion. Once complete, I am certain that I will be appointed to be a member of the executive board for Umbrella. It is imperative that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are still attempting to uncover information on the project. We have a problem. I have received information to me that the Umbrella HQ have sent spies to recover my research on the G virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me, as it represents my entire life's work. I will not allow anyone to steal my work on the G virus, not even Umbrella. So now that you have
William Birkin, I feel like he is lowballing Chief Irons for the work of killing 5 or 6 members of an elite squad.
Yeah, he really
right.
is.
Yeah, there is no joke.
I got 10 G's for you.
Yeah. Best I can do is maybe push him down the stairs for 10 G's.
I'm looking at the mayor's daughter right now on my
Yeah,
table.
right.
I am going to sit in a swivel chair and think about this.
Exactly. And I'm going to wait for anybody to just walk into my office. Anybody. With the night, Bishop, Rook, and Knight plugs in possession. He moves through the sewers and enters a room that grants access to the main sewer area. We talked about the G virus spawn, which was the same as the Claire encounter. And then we enter the sewer.
Yeah, here in the sewers, Leon finds Ada again, and he scolds her for running off. I love you, though. I'm so in love with you.
My heart was broken.
I do anything.
You were really smart to run away from me.
What's my
I can't
last
believe
name?
I found you.
What's my last name? Come on. That's not even fair. You're being reckless and stupid. Ada agrees to do things his way and begins to follow Leon as they navigate the sewer tunnels. Taking an elevator down a level, they encounter a woman in the hallway. She runs away and Ada gives chase. The woman turns around and begins to open fire at Ada. And Leon's dashing heroic saves Ada from certain death by pushing her out of the way.
The man.
And taking a bullet in the process.
You think Ada would take a bullet for Leon?
No.
No, absolutely.
She's not a dumbass.
No, she really is.
She's not a
Leon, now unconscious, lays there while Ada runs away. Playing as Ada, you navigate through the tunnels and stop dead in your tracks when Annette Birkin shoots a gun out of your hand. Crack shot.
Crack shot. Yeah, not easy to do.
Identify yourself, Annette says to Ada. And Ada says, I'm Ada Wong. What the fuck's that mean? Annette remembers a scientist who used the name of that his girlfriend as his password. You want to know what my password is? It's my new girlfriend.
Hey everybody!
I got a girlfriend.
I got a girlfriend.
She's my password.
I like to think that like people were just sitting around like at lunch and you just be like, "What? No, I'm busy tonight. I got a girlfriend."
Hey, I'm talking
Can't
about
hang out.
girlfriend. I'm talking about girlfriend. That's not even a phone in your hand. I'm just talking to her.
You want to know her name? No. Ada.
Hey, you
Ada
want
Wong.
You want to know my password?
No.
Name of my girlfriend. I'm gonna let you guess.
She's so hot. Ada.
Yeah.
It's my password.
I think she's Chinese, Japanese, or something like that. I don't know.
I've never really talked to
I
her.
never really, I don't really seen her, but Wong.
Oh, goodness. Unfortunately, her boyfriend's dead. I don't think Ada cares. After the tale, Ada slaps Annette and launches her off the platform they were standing on. Too bad, Ada says, wiping the sweat off of her brow. She picks up the gun and proceeds to the sewers, only to have the scene cut short with her scream. Leon wakes up and follows the same path that Ada took, with a gaping wound on his left shoulder, except he needs the damn valve wheel to operate the bridge.
Yeah. Gotta go back.
He runs down a long sewer tunnel to find Ada trying to put shells in that alligator. The two take a sky tram across a chasm and get ambushed by Billy Birkin. He slams his claw hand through the roof of the sky tram, trying to take him out, but eventually does give up.
I don't know. Is it a train elevator?
Well, they make it to the train elevator.
Yeah.
That will take them down to the Umbrella Labs. Ada gets rocked by William again as he punches through a sidewall, nearly killing her, knocking her unconscious. Brave little Leon goes outside the train car to take care of business. Boss battle, Birkin round 2.
I would love to watch a movie called Birkin Round 2. In the Umbrella Lab now,
2.2.
Leon carries Ada into the security office and lets her rest on a cot. Leon says he'll be back to treat her wounds, but Ada doesn't want to slow him down and tells him, I know I've only known you for a short time, but I enjoy being with you. I don't want to lose you.
Do you like movies?
What's your favorite movie?
You
I
like
like
food?
Jaws. Jaws is my favorite movie.
Do you know who Goku is?
You like anime?
Goku could beat most people up.
Strongest character in all of cinematic history.
After this endearing moment, Leon does the fuse nonsense and gets a flamethrower found on level B4 of William Birkin's laboratory inside a locker. In the scientist's sleeping quarters, Leon can alternatively use this to burn the plant tentacles blocking the air vent instead of using the lighter. Like the spark shot, ammo is counted as a percentage since it has no spare ammunition to be found elsewhere. Now that the power is back on, Leon heads up to William Birkin's lab after taking the long ladder down. Here you can grab the lab key card. If you found a weapon box key, you can grab Magnum parts here in the locker rooms. Turns your Magnum into like literally a cannon.
So
Even
the
more
most
of a
random
cannon.
the most random part is like right before you board that Skytram, you have to launch a flare in the room.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you see something glint in the ground, like literally right next to you, and that's the weapon key.
And the flare doesn't do anything else, right?
No, that's all the weapon flare does.
I think you can pick it up without the flare. I'm pretty sure you can.
Can you? Okay, I've never.
I've
always
But
just
it doesn't
literally done
glitter
it.
without it, so you
Yeah.
have to do it unless you know it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Smart.
Lame.
Yeah.
Lab key card, and you get a Mo disc again.
Those MO discs.
MO discs.
Annette waits for you outside the vaccine lab and accuses you of murdering her husband
I mean, he kind of did.
and looking for the G
did.
virus,
Yeah.
which you also kind of are doing. She also accuses Ada of being a spy and a total bitch, and tells Leon
That
she's
dress
working
is tacky.
and tells Leon she's working for the agency and only came to Raccoon City to obtain the sample of the G
I
virus.
love this. This is one of the best scenes of the game.
This is heartbreaking for Leon.
She became close to John, so she get information out of him and get close to the company.
She's
doesn't
my
believe
password.
this.
She's my
Bachelor guys.
Leon goes, I've known her for 45 minutes, okay? I love her.
She would never do nothing.
Ada wouldn't do something like that.
I know her.
I know her.
Suddenly, this conversation is cut short. Alarm. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom of the platform. Take the long elevator.
The platform
The platform.
may
Some
not be
pipe-
aborted.
Some pipes drop and knock Annette out cold. Convenient. Prompting Leon to pick up the G-Virus sample she was holding. Leon makes his way back to Ada. A voice from behind calls Leon, and he sees Ada pointing a gun at him. You know what this is about. Just hand over the G-Virus.
That trifling bitch.
Don't make me shoot you, Ada says, with Leon responding, you can't do that. I fucking
loved
love you.
I loved you so much.
Why are you doing this
I
to
wrote
me?
4 notes about you in the past 10 minutes.
Here they are. Want to read them?
He calls her bluff. Annette pops up behind Ada, shooting her, almost knocking her out completely off, or knocking her off the bridge completely. In dramatic fashion, Leon catches her and holds on tight. Leon pleads with her, I promised I'd help you escape. You just have to help me out here. I really wanted to escape with you, Leon, Ada says, and they somehow sound the exact same. Before saying her final goodbye.
She mimics his voice.
I really wanted to help you, Leon.
And then they let go and she falls.
Oh.
She plummets. This is the last we will ever see of Ada Long
Honestly,
in the entire
the
franchise.
music in this scene,
No
the,
fake
the
deaths.
music is in this scene, damn, was so dramatic.
I can't believe they used Weird Al.
Yeah, right?
It's crazy.
My Bologna.
Like a surgeon.
Leon screams before looking at the G-Virus sample with disgust. He tosses it into the chasm
A lot of chasms.
in rage and begins his escape.
Fuck this.
Now, hold on. We're about to get the fuck out of here, but did you grab that Mo disc?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Leon makes it to the elevator platform, engages the slowest elevator in the history of the world, and hears that he's got 5 minutes to dispatch the final boss, which is Mr. William fucking Birkin.
That fucking guy.
Hopefully you got your Magnum, because this thing puts in work. He mutates the same way as in Claire's scenario, so keep your distance. Keep moving. Move a little bit and shoot. Move a little bit and shoot. And make sure
Turn to
your
the right.
Make sure your aim's on point, though, because you don't want to waste that Magnum ammo. Leon makes his way to the train platform and sees Claire beckoning him on as it's moving. Leon jumps on and sees Claire and Shelley greet him seconds before the explosion rocks the entire facility. They ride off into the sunset with relieved Leon saying, "It's over." "No," Claire says, to which Leon looks back confused. "I have to find my brother." Leon looks off into the distance. "You're right. This is just the beginning." Leon makes his way to the engine cockpit and shares a private goodbye with Ada.
Goodbye, Ada.
They really are. They're shipping him hard. I love it. At this point, with arms wide open, by Creed plays as the credits roll.
So we have a whole nother scenario here.
I made these a little more abbreviated.
Yeah. So scenario B, we talked about this earlier with Leon and Claire. If you finish their side A scenarios, you get the side B. So if you play as Leon, Claire is experiencing something completely different. So the concept was complete the campaigns of each character to unlock the opposites, side B, which is a separate campaign that takes place alongside the main side A campaign of the opposite character. The story was created at the end of the game's development on orders of director Hideki Kamiya, who had originally envisioned having branching paths like Resident Evil. Because of this, neither of the A or B combinations represented the official canon, with later writers instead picking and choosing elements of either. So I guess no one thing is the right canon way.
No.
The progression is different, item placement is different, and even features new and unique cutscenes and interactions that weren't seen in Side A, which is kind of cool. Enemies are more plentiful and varied, it seems. In the hallway leading to the lower levels, there are dogs, and in the morgue, there are liquors.
Gross.
Jeez.
And in Iron's office, there's always a liquor.
There's always a liquor.
Heyo.
Nice tentacles you got there, boy.
Can I suck on him?
I like this. I like your skin. I like your skin. In the police station, our characters make their way to the back of the police station and witness the helicopter crash. After entering the station, we see another helicopter drop a large tank through the ceiling of the station. What could that be? Once you walk back into the hallway and walk around the corner, a tall, buff, trench coat wearing mother takes a swing at you. He chases you all throughout the campaign, popping up in scripted sequences. And this person's name, or this thing's name, is Mr. X, a.k.a.
This
the
is where
T00.
I was wondering where he was.
Because you had to do the B campaign. So
Yeah.
you never saw it.
Yeah, I was so confused because I've seen.
You were just waiting. You like,
Yeah, what, Mr. X?
At some point, he's
Is X
going to show
give
up.
it to me? Is X going to
I
give
wanted X to give it to me.
Yeah, come on. The name Mr. X originated from the marketing and promotional material for the original Resident Evil 2, though it was not used in the game itself. The mysterious trenchcoat wearing tyrant was a popular subject for media, and Capcom USA gave it this official name to help with licensing and promotional assets like action figures, comics, and guidebooks. With enough bullets, you can bring him down, which I don't recommend, but it's just better to avoid him, like I said. He only has two main attacks, either a swing with his fist or a full-on slam with his arms. He basically puts his hands together, and it's a very slow, like, ground pound or whatever.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, when he comes to take a swing at you, step back so he misses, then quickly run past him. The reward for bringing him down, though, is a small amount of ammo, the type and quantity depending on the whereabouts where you encounter him. This Mr. X was produced in 1998 for modifying clones of the T-002 Tyrant, who we saw in the first game, and the T-103 was the posthumous completion of the Tyrant's project goal. The T-103 possessed intelligence close to that of normal humans and could follow orders impossible for more primitive BOWs. Consequently, the T-103 models were used as bodyguards, assassins sent to hunt specific individuals, umbrella agents sent to acquire more important objects, and hard muscle for tackling armed opposition. So, for example, on September 29th, Colonel Vladimir ordered an air shipment of 6 tyrants for 2 missions. T-00 received orders to recover the G-Virus sample in Sherry Birkin's pendant and eliminate survivors within the Raccoon City Police Department.
Essentially, you're going to be retracing steps. You're going to be doing similar puzzles in maybe an alternate order. This might happen instead of that. So, what's most importantly, though, is Claire still runs into Sherry. All that stuff still happens. And she runs into
Ada.
She runs into a boss fight with Mr. X. And Mr. X is after Sherry for the sample. Mr. X's mutated and fiery form attacks Claire, and she fights him head on with no escape in sight. Her weapons aren't really working, and the shadowy figure from up high calls out, "Use this." She grabs a rocket launcher, pulls it up, and says, "You lose, big guy," before shooting a rocket right at Mr. X. The rocket launcher, loaded with 2 rockets, and is found near the end of either player's B scenario, thrown at the player by Ada. Before Mr. X tries to catch Claire and Sherry in a room, Claire tosses the pendant off the bridge they're on. The dummy falls over the molten lava tank, trying to catch the pendant. Claire says, "Sucker," proud of herself. As he's falling, the self-destruct sequence engages due to Mr. X slamming on the control panels.
Because that's how you engage self-destruct sequences.
As these things happen. But Mr. X does show up, mutated and fiery, once again for the boss battle. You are thrown a rocket launcher by Ada. "You lose, big guy." Iconic line. Shoots Mr. X with that beautiful rocket launcher. Loaded with 2, found near the end of the game. Claire will board the train and gets it running. Leon hops on, but of course, it's not over. The train has located a biomass on board and locks everything down. There's something on here, on this train. We're going to fucking take care of it. Engage the self-destruct sequence. Claire finds that mutated blob mass of a creature, which is the G-Virus 5th form. You launch your grenades. You use all your big ammo. Destroy it. She can't get back into the train car Leon and Sherry were in, so she climbs onto the roof. It is there that Sherry escapes to the engine room to try and stop the train, and Leon drops down underneath the train while it's moving like a boss to escape the large persistent biomass. Claire pops in through the roof of the train, tells Sherry to push the big red emergency button. Comical, to stop the train. They all
That big red button over there.
hit the big one. They all escape and watch the train explode. Leon's impressed with Sherry's bravery, and she shrugs it off, saying it was nothing. I saw someone do it on TV once. Bluey.
Yep.
Definitely Bluey.
Claire's anxious. She says, "We need to go, Chris. I have to find you."
Leon, scenario B. Leon encounters Mr. X on a bridge, and Ada comes to his rescue wearing a gold pendant around her neck. Mr. X grabs her by the neck and tosses her onto a console after getting his face shot up by Ada. Blinded, Mr. X falls into the molten lava tank like a big, dumb fucking idiot.
Always gonna happen.
What a dummy.
And
Instead of the Terminator, though, he does a big flip, like just flicks you off on the way down.
Ada professes her just being a woman who's in love for Leon as she begs for him to leave.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
They share a kiss before she, I'm doing air quotes, dies in his arms. And the self-destruct sequence has been activated. Leon says goodbye and hightails it out of there. It's really hard to run with a boner. It's really hard.
Keep bumping into things.
That's
like,
your
shit.
That's your dick.
Can't even get through this doorway. I gotta walk in sideways.
Why are you walking? Oh, that's
So before he bum rushes out of here, he does grab the master key from Ada that she was holding. Claire calls Leon and tells him to go grab Sherry from the security office while she ties up some loose ends. Leon carries Sherry into the Galaxy 5000 train, which is the dumbest name in the history of the world, and gets the train running with 2 joint in plugs.
Literally what it's called.
yes.
So he throws some Zaza in the console, hits go, they start going.
We're letting you fine listeners know we skipped a lot of the B sides.
Yeah.
There's more bullshit puzzles. We didn't need it.
One of my favorite lines though throughout the game is literally when like, you know, every time Leon talks to Claire or Ada, like they never listen to him. So there was like one scene where he's like, "Man, why doesn't anyone listen to me?" I lulled.
Because you abandoned Claire 4 times already, my
Yeah,
dude.
no, of course she doesn't listen to you, you big dumb idiot.
Leon carries Sherry into the Galaxy, and then plugs in the 2 plugs, and then boss battle with Mr. X. The same mystery figure drops a rocket launcher down. How could it be Ada, though?
She died.
She's dead.
She's
we
dead.
saw it happen.
Yeah, we saw it.
Her ghost.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Leon thinks it's Ada and calls out to her. She doesn't respond, of course, because she is keeping him on the hook. He is now what is called a back burner man.
It says red.
She doesn't respond, of course, and Leon says game over before launching the rocket. When
You
think
lose big guy is way better.
yeah, game over. Stupid.
Really is, yeah.
When you think it's over, it's not. Sherry gets injected with the vaccine, and when Leon utters his final goodbye to Ada for like the 5th time now,
Ada!
the biomass makes its presence known on the train. So then you have the G-Virus 5th form boss battle. The same ending happens except with Leon climbing on the roof of the train and Claire climbing underneath the train. Leon tells Sherry to hit the big red emergency stop button. After they escape, Claire says, "Sherry, you look terrible." And
Like,
Sherry
damn.
goes, "Fuck you. No worse than you." And Leon's itching to go now. And Claire is worried about something following us. Leon turns around and goes, "Hopefully it's Ada." But no, he says,
Damn it, still Claire.
"Hey, it's up to us to take on Umbrella." And then let the bodies hit the floor by drowning pool.
Drowning pool, yeah.
Plays.
Yeah.
One thing that I just want us to sit on for a second is Mr. X with the B scenario. People remember it differently than it actually kind of plays out, I think. If you haven't played it in a long time, there's all scripted moments.
Yes.
It is not random. Now, if you played the remake is very exciting because it's all random, but these happen at specific points that they're supposed to happen, but it feels it's always catching you off guard. And Mr. X, I think, is super exciting gameplay addition to the B scenario.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have made the game any better if he was in the A scenario, but I think the B scenario is almost like a hard mode for the game.
Yeah.
Because like we talked about earlier, it's like they randomize the items. You know, it's almost like a completely different gameplay loop. And then obviously you have this, you know, if this is your first playthrough, you really don't know when he's popping up. You know, like I think I remember the first time he like burst through the wall in that interrogation room hallway. I was like, he can do that?
And it's very svelte. I didn't intend to beat Claire B after finishing Leon A. I just started it up. I'm like, all right, let's just see how it's different. And you get into the police station so fast, and you're able to move through that area very quickly.
Yes.
And I'm like, I got so far so quick. I'm like, yeah, I'll just finish it. This is great. Yeah, because I didn't do that with Resident Evil 1, but Resident Evil 2, I was really enjoying it. And I think Mr. X is just such a good proof of concept, and they definitely build upon it so much later on in the series.
Yeah, we got to see the fruits of that in Resident Evil 3.
I love his fruits.
So all
Those are your fruits?
those plums.
Those are your plums in there?
Those are plums.
Let the boy watch.
A couple of the main differences in the zombie count in Leon side A, we had a number of zombies between 111 and 129. Leon B, we had 94 to 115. Claire A, we had 106 to 123. And then Claire B, we had 93 to 115. So not that much difference.
Leon, a little bit more.
A little bit more, of course, but not by much. As far as unlockables go, if you finish scenario A in under 2.5 hours with an A or B rank, you get the rocket launcher. So that means limit your saves, or just, saves come with the, save states.
Nailed it.
Got it. Got him.
I beat it in 10 seconds, it says.
The Gatling gun is a powerful weapon that has infinite ammunition and an incredibly fast rate of fire. The player is able to mow down any enemy extremely fast. You have to finish scenario B in under 2.5 hours with an A or B rank without saving. Did I tell you the story about how my mom ruined our side B playthrough of this?
Light switch?
Yeah, with the light switch.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
cool.
said this on a previous episode.
That was-
because
That was this.
switched outlets for the loss.
Yes,
Switched
yes.
outlets, very common back in the day. Now they're making a resurgence in this household because we have a lot of plant lights that
No.
I made convenient.
No.
But mostly switched outlets are a thing of the past.
Yeah, yeah. So, we also talked about earlier about the extreme battle mode. I think it was you, Tyler, that asked what is an extreme battle mode.
Yeah.
You've been waiting patiently.
I have.
So here we go.
We're going to let you know.
All right.
Let me
so
learn some knowledge.
the mini game was introduced in the DualShock release of Resident Evil 2. Like its predecessor, Battle Game, Extreme Battle tasks the player with surviving a long gauntlet of enemies while using a limited supply of ammunition and health supplies. The chosen character starts in the fifth level basement monitor room and must race up to the Raccoon City police station, obtaining 4 antivirus bombs found in the precinct. This mode was so much fun.
I never touched it.
It's
It's good, huh?
it's good. It really is.
I know you can play as Chris.
because it's amazing. When we talked earlier that it's like you can actually beat this game in 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Like it's, if you know what you're doing, if you know where you're going, and to just like, okay, I'm not going to engage in every zombie, and the ins and outs of trying to dodge, like you could, it's so much fun to try to speedrun this.
Yeah.
Then the bombs are planted around the umbrella train to eliminate the zombie threat on the surface. The antivirus bombs are scattered around specific police station areas found only in these locations. They're not random.
Antivirus bombs.
That means against virus.
Yep. They
Kills virus.
so they're like malware bombs.
They
Yes.
should be making more of those.
They
Really should be, yeah. Get on that, Mark Zuckerberg. A bomb found in a certain place in one game may not appear again in the same area in the next game, though.
Brilliant.
So, despite the bomb finding objective, the players can also search the underground lab, sewage disposal plant, and the police station for ammunition, healing items, weapons, and possible weapon upgrade parts. The minigame features the ability to save using typewriters, just like in the main game. The amount of ink ribbons given varies per level. In the beginning, only Leon and Claire are available. Ada is unlocked after finishing level 1, which is, every Leon fan's dream. You can play as Ada. Oh, man.
I love her so much.
I think she loves me too.
I got a girlfriend.
Her name is Ada. She's my password.
You want to know my password?
It's my girlfriend.
My
I'm
girlfriend.
going to let you figure that out. Chris is unlocked after finishing level 2. Each character sports a different armament, but otherwise plays the same.
Fun fact: Chris shooting the same magnum as Leon does not move back.
No.
Leon gets
Because
jolts
Chris
back.
is a fucking unit.
Yeah, he holds it sideways.
Hell yeah. Chris is a fucking unit. There's also the 4th survivor mode. It's a mini game unlocked after completing both scenarios and getting an A rank in all of them. Unlike most mini games, this event is actually canon.
Canon. Hunk is our boy.
Hunk is the man. The game involves playing as Hunk, that's literally his name, and guiding him through the short segment filled with enemies while having a limited supply of items. Nothing is known, not a lot is known about Hunk's history, even his real name. The earliest piece of information related to him was that he received training at the Military Training Center on Rockford Island in 1996. We will talk about that in a later episode.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
Yeah. For 2 years, Hunk carried out a large number of successful operations for Umbrella. He was notorious for being the sole survivor of many of these missions, earning the nickname the Grim Reaper.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Only you got to be a real badass to have the nickname Grim Reaper, or you come across as like an ice cream cake eater.
Yeah.
That's true.
You need to earn that name. Hunk, if you've played any of the Hunk stuff, he earns it.
Yeah, he really does. This is a pretty hard mode. Umbrella operative Hunk, after his unit is attacked by the mutated William Birkin, wakes up in the sewer as the only survivor soon before Raccoon City is set to be destroyed. Now in possession of the G-Virus sample, he must complete his mission by escaping with it by making his way to a helicopter. The title Fourth Survivor is a thematic play on Hunk's status as Grim Reaper / Mr. Death, where the number 4 in Japanese is homophonous to death. I didn't know that part.
Now, there's something else. There's another character that we haven't talked about.
This guy's the true OG.
It just occurred to me. Get it, curd? Tofu. It's a curd.
Curd tofu
Yeah.
because
Okay.
tofu.
It's not just occurred to me. Sorry, the tofu survivor. That's fucking right.
Yeah.
This is the kind of myth that you read in a video game magazine, and you think this is no way. This is real. This is stupid. And there's no way.
But there's screenshots.
You play as a block of tofu
With
in
a
the
hat.
game.
He's got a hat.
Tofu with a cute little beret like Jill Valentine, and he has a knife.
That's literally his only weapon. Oh Jesus!
You play as the tofu. This mini game, the objective, like Hunks, is to evacuate Raccoon City by reaching the escape helicopter, and the mission is also timed and ranked. The mini game is unlocked by completing any scenario or a combination of scenarios of the main game 6 times in a row,
Damn.
Yeah.
all in under 2.5 hours with a flawless A ranking.
So if you did both A's, both B's, Extreme Battle, and Fourth Survivor,
No, I think just
Main scenario.
main
just main
scenarios?
stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 6 times.
The Tofu Survivor is not only a joke version of the minigame, but also the hardest mission in the game. Tofu is only armed with 1 combat knife and a few herbs, specifically 2 green herbs and 1 blue herb,
fuck it, just give them 2 reds. Send them out there.
Exactly.
giving players
Can't
an
do
even
anything with the
harder
reds by
challenge.
themselves.
To help with this, Tofu has lots of stamina and can take a load of damage. Additionally, instead of limping when in caution status, he still is able to run. Also changes colors to show how much damage he's taken, from pure white to fine, to crimson red danger, and even turns purple when poisoned. Ironically, though, things don't go very well for Tofu, as Hunk appears to be eating a part of him aboard the helicopter in the ranking screen. Did you ever play Tofu?
I did. My friend and I actually did this, and I remember he would utter certain words in Japanese if he got attacked.
Yeah, that
and I
sounds
actually just looked it up because I was like, "What are the survivor lines?" Because he would get attacked, and he would say like "Ah shindo," which is "this sucks" or "this is hard," and then it was like "Maido," and he's like every time "Ah yamate," which means stop it." Nani yanen, which means what the hell? Yappa knifeu yade. Yup, this is a knife. Or yabe, which is oh shit.
Yup, this is a knife.
Yep.
That's my favorite one.
And hona ikona. Oh, hona ikoa, which all right, let's go. I'm sorry to all my Japanese listeners out there, but I did my best.
He did great. You did great.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And that brings us to the end
wow.
of Resident Evil 2.
That was a journey.
That was a journey.
That was a journey.
And
You think Ada likes me?
I like her.
Does she talk about me ever?
My
What does she
thoughts
say
about
about
Resident
me?
Evil 2.
What does she say about me?
Fucking love this one. This is such an evolution of the first game. I think it takes everything that worked about the first one and just really expands on it. I love the new characters. I love the new tone. Mr. X. I love all of it. I don't have much else to say. I'm a big fan of this one.
It kind of spun it into more of an action game a little bit because there was a lot more high stakes. It was a larger area. It's not just, segued into a mansion. It was literally in a full-on city. The city felt lived in. There was history involved and, albeit weird history with like night plugs and like spade keys and stuff like that. But, the city actually felt alive even though it was, dead pretty much.
Yeah.
But and we got to be introduced to one of the most iconic characters in the Resident Evil universe.
It was cool playing as Leon's first day of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First day on the job. Great, huh?
That dude needs a vacation.
Yeah, he really does.
We're not doing a character ranking, but
He'd be pretty high.
He'd be pretty high.
Yeah.
yeah. And I guess we could rank this in our Resident Evil game ranking. And right now there's 2 games, Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 1.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
That's not a hot take for
No.
for us here.
That's going to be a tough one to beat. I'm going to tell you that much.
Now,
I enjoyed it way more than the first one.
Yeah.
it's a massive improvement.
Yeah.
I think
It really
it's
was.
way more playable.
Yes.
Yeah. And shout out, I always said it in the beginning of the previous episode that we recorded. Shout out to the developers that really just kind of looked at it and been like, after it was 60 to 80% finished, and like, no, we gotta rework this. We gotta retool this. Probably the best thing they could have done.
And yeah, we'll revisit a little bit of that when it comes to the remake 10 years from now. But with that, we want to make sure to thank our Patreon executive producers, Brainsucker Brian Ward, Crimson Head Christy Nick, Kipper the Liquor, Philliam Birkin Wright, Tyrant Melly, Jordan Hunter Alpha Hoff, Kelly Gravedigger Gutowski, Black Tiger Bryant Ross, Phil Just Lost Plagueis Phil, thanks Tyler, Justin the Molded Melly, Ejot Blade of Alexia, Spetsnaz S. Kennedy, and Tony the Progenitor Pepperoni.
Thank you so much, guys, for supporting us. Really appreciate it.
And if you want access to these episodes bi-weekly instead of monthly, as well as a lot of other bonus perks, check out patreon.com/hairofthedogcast. And we will see you next time, not for Resident Evil 3, for Under the Umbrella Volume 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
To discuss the radio plays, the unmade movies, a haunted house attraction, and a few other things. But this has been Zombie Dogs, and y'all need to get to bed.
Yeah, y'all, go to sleep.
Go to sleep now.
Go to sleep.
We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Tyler, say something.
I'll see you later. I don't know what to say.